Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum continues to be in this sort of corrective structure here. In my opinion, it is a corrective price structure. And I will have to go with that until we break really impulsively above 1282. Yeah. So when I made my last video yesterday, we had just dropped below this trend line here. Yeah. We were just about to do the retest, and my view was because we failed to create an impulse here yesterday, and anybody who watched my last video will know that, because we said when it came up here, I defined for you a support area, and I said if the price holds this support area, it can create 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if it does that, then it would be an indication that a substantial low has been created here and that we are already in the next impulsive wave to the upside in a wave 3 of a wave 3. As you can clearly see, the chart failed to create an impulse, yeah, because we came down too low. I think here it was somewhere around 1271. We shouldn't have dropped below. Well, we did. Did drop below it. That was a warning signal that things are probably going to come down a bit more. We then dropped below the ascending trend line here, just did the retest from below. That's exactly where I made my last video yesterday, and I said this retest could be successful. If it does, obviously going to get rejected here, and it's another signal that the direct breakout is probably not happening, not yet. Yeah, and yeah, we came down from around 1271 all the way down to 1262, 1263. And we have, however, recovered since then a little bit. However, this is sort of just the daily volatility, the daily, back and forth. Wouldn't pay too much attention to that. For me at the moment, this could very much still be here a WXY pattern to the downside. It's getting interesting now though. I think we might get a decision before the weekly candle close or around the weekly candle close. Important is now that, this could of course be the C wave now to the downside. Yeah, I mean within a Y wave, you've got an ABC here, probably, yeah? So a wave, let me see. No, I was wrong, 1 second. The idea would be ABC in wave W, ABC in wave X, and here ABC probably in wave Y. Yeah, so this could be an A wave, this could be a B wave, no problem, and this a C wave. That's sort of how I would look at this. Yeah, this is certainly possible. Yesterday it looked like we had the A wave here, the B wave here, and we were already coming down in C, but we fell short of making a lower low. So mentioned to you that the drop below 1260 would probably confirm the drop here to the downside. Well, we didn't. We briefly dropped below that swing low at 1264, but that was not a substantial break. So then recovered. I think the C wave could still be coming. However, if we now break impulsively above 1282, then we probably have to assume that we've got here some kind of a, yeah, I don't like it. Oops, what happened here? I don't like it, but if we directly break out from here, this could be a series, and that would be bullish, a series of 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 setups. Yeah, that would be very bullish. I would find that unrealistic, 3, 1, 2 setups here in a row, but it would set us up for a rally next week. Okay. But yeah, this all depends then on this swing high here, 1282. If we get above that level and then break above 1308, that would be the direct breakout scenario. I don't believe it until it happens, because this to me looks a bit too corrective. Yeah, too choppy, too much up and down, a right mess really. Yeah. So I'd prefer to see here a dip into this support area. That would be my preference, but of course I'm not making the market here. If we really go above 1282, then this would be an initial breakout signal. As you can see though, we had this trend line here. We did an initial retest here. It's retest successful. We sold off with a huge red candle. However, market recovered around the daily candle close. But then here, failed to break above it again, right? So you could argue it's another retest from below, which again seems to be successful now. And since then we've made a lower high and actually a lower low. So yeah, you know, for me, it's all pointing at the moment to the downside. Yes, initial signal that we are going higher would be a break of the B wave high, 1277, then the already mentioned 1282, 1283 level, and then very important would be anyway the 1308 level. So I'm not entirely convinced that we are moving up, especially also if I look at the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin's weakness at the moment. Ethereum looks still, again, much stronger, Bitcoin rather weak. But either way, the idea would be, as long as we are holding 1237 here, the support area, the yellow support area, which we already touched here on the 9th of December. So we have to expect that at any moment we could move up. That was different up here, yeah, when we came down. But the moment when we touch the support area, we have to expect the price can turn around. And it did that so far. But still, my view is that this is not yet a sustainable move to the upside. It could become one, but then those levels need to be broken that I just mentioned to you. What would be the target here for the yellow wave 3? Let's take a look at that. We go high up in the wave 1, come down in the wave 2. It depends on how low we really go. Let's just go more conservative. And the target for the yellow wave 3 would be 1354. That's the initial target. Should we break above the 1308 level and should we go up in the third wave? Yeah, that is where we are at the moment with Ethereum. So yeah, hopefully around the weekly candle close we should know a little bit more. For me at the moment it looks rather corrective. Could even become something like a triangle here. Don't know if you've spotted that, but you can obviously combine here those lows. I mean, there's again different ways of doing it, but let's just say we could do it like that. I will take this trend line out now, but what you can do is you define here this descending trend line. I think that is very relevant, and then suddenly you get your triangle, and you could even argue it's a massive bullish pennant maybe. So be aware of that as well. So we could swing around here a little bit, and we need to see if we come down here, if we respect this support line. If we do, yeah, you know, this could even be some kind of a massive triangle, and then we suddenly get a different wave count. Not really different, but in the subdivisions different. Because if we talk here about this being a WXY pattern, WXY, this could very easily still be the X wave, because an X wave can be a triangle. So it could sit somewhere here at the end of the triangle and then come down, you know. So yeah, we just need to have a bit of patience. I told you the key breakout points here, the ones that are relevant, the key pivot points, they are relevant for trading. At the moment, this is just sort of intraday volatility. And yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.